What's up YouTube, this is Eagle-Eye00 signing in once again, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to get a nuclear or a 30 kill streak or a 25 gun streak or whatever you want to call it on Modern Warfare Remastered. Now, first we're going to go over class setup, and honestly I like using snipers, which is why I drop my nukes with the snipers, but this is actually going to work with any gun. After you have chosen your favorite gun, you want to make sure that it can be equipped with a suppressor. Now, if your favorite gun doesn't have a suppressor on it, that's totally fine. As I said earlier, I'm using a sniper rifle, and sniper rifles don't have suppressors or silencers on them, so it's completely okay, but you just have to remember that you're going to show up on the enemy's mini-map every single time you shoot. Now, for perks, you want to pick stuff that makes you very, very stealthy, like dead silence, like amplify. I don't even know what they call amplify in this game. I'm pretty sure there's a perk where you can hear like enemy footsteps, and you also want a really good secondary. As you just saw me pistol whip that guy, your secondary is going to save you a lot. Right now I have it out. I like the USP-45. It's my favorite secondary besides the Desert Eagle because I'm a sniper, so I like really, really strong pistols. And also make sure your secondary weapon is also suppressed. Now, after you've picked your perks, your primary, and your secondary, and hopefully at least one of those two guns can be suppressed, you want to have map knowledge and spawn knowledge. Now, if you don't have map knowledge or spawn knowledge, that's totally fine. Just try to stay to the edges of the map like I'm doing. I'll peek into the middle, and I'll also peek into their spawns, but you'll never actually see me in the middle of the map crash where the helicopter is. I'm just kind of peering into the middle once in a while, checking my flanks, and basically just trying to play it really safe. Some people will probably disagree with me on this next point that I'm about to make, and it's that the map matters. Now, Crash is an excellent map for dropping nuclears, along with maps like Bog, and just very close range maps. But you're like, oh, Bog's not that close range, why did you mention Bog? Well, since I'm a sniper and everyone snipes on Bog, it's actually pretty easy for me to drop nuclears on that map. So depending on the weapon that you choose depends on how well or how easily you're going to be able to drop the nuclear on that specific map. This should be pretty obvious, but depending on what gun you have, you should stay within the ranges of that gun. And what I mean by that is, if you have an assault rifle, try not to get in too many close quarters encounters. And now if you have a sub, try not to pick people off across the entire map. And if you have a sniper rifle, really don't try to rush their spawn and quick scope that much. I would much rather just grandpa snipe, and it's a lot easier just to pick people off. Again, I would also suggest picking up another gun, not necessarily relying on your secondary that much. As you see that I picked up an assault rifle. I forget what assault rifle that is. I think it's like an M14, or no, it's not an M14. I don't know what that assault rifle is called, but I picked up the assault rifle, and it is also suppressed. I always have a suppressor on me at all times, just so people don't know exactly where I am. Thank God that the people I was playing with are really, really good, and the people on the enemy team are basically clueless to what I was trying to do. So I would just keep that in mind. Keep in ranges of your gun. Let's dive into the more tactical part of this tutorial instead of me just giving you broad tips that you should already know or at least keep in the back of your mind. When you have a gun and you move forward with it, like when you sprint, your crosshairs will spread, making it less accurate. So if you know you're about to gauge an opponent pretty soon, or if you're in a high traffic area that people normally run through, do not sprint. Just walk. This will give you a huge advantage, because if you both see each other at the same time and spray each other, and he was coming from a sprint and you were walking, your crosshairs are going to be more accurate because they're closer together, which makes your bullet spread closer, which means you're going to land more of your shots and you're just going to win that fight. This little tip has saved me countless times. Even though that I'm a sniper, it still holds true. As you see, when my character sprints, the crosshairs go outward, but when I stop, they go inward, and they're closer together, which makes my bullet spread more accurate. This is especially true with submachine guns. Sometimes when people are point blank to me, I won't even aim in. I will just literally sit still and spray them down, because my crosshairs are so close together, it would actually waste time for me to aim in. Just knowing this tip and keeping it in the back of your mind, just always be thinking about it. Say, if I'm in a high traffic area and I know that I'm about to engage somebody really, really soon in combat, let me just start walking, and you will also be able to hear better. If you have a really nice headset, you won't be hearing your own footsteps. you'll be able to hear the enemy footsteps, which is again what I was talking about. Be very, very stealthy. Do not use loud perks. Loud perks would be like, I don't know, like Juggernaut. Even though it doesn't make you louder, I would definitely prefer stopping power because you can kill faster. Basically, any perk that doesn't make you more silenced or more stealthy, I call a loud perk. So basically 90% of all the perks in the game are loud perks, even though they don't make you louder. I don't know why I call them that, but again, it's just something to keep in mind. I'm trying to keep you guys alive by being very stealthy. Again, the #1 strategy is stay on the outsides of the map. Do not stay in the same building too long. Now, I absolutely love this building because as a sniper, I can see basically 85 to 90% of the entire map, which means you're not safe. I can see you, I can scope you, and I have spawn knowledge, which is again why I have most of my 20-some nukes on this game, my sniper nuclears on this map. Another tactical tip that will help you tremendously is know when to use your score streaks or kill streaks. I see a lot of people die off their score streaks and kill streaks when they're actually calling a UAV in. They're in a high traffic area, they don't see anyone, so they call it in, and while your character is pulling out the walkie-talkie to call the kill streak in, they die because you don't have your gun out. To use your kill streaks more effectively, what you want to do is get out of the high traffic area by walking and not running. Unless you think you have an opening, then I would definitely sprint for it. Get into a building, make sure the building's clear, throw a flash or stun in there, or grenade, whatever you want to do, then call in your kill streak, wait for it to come in, and then come back out and start the cycle again by traveling around the corners of the map, peering into the middle every once in a while. And just in case you didn't know, the score streaks in this game actually count toward your nuclear. So if the game is about to end, or that you're about to switch sides, as in this case I'm playing domination, I would hold my helicopter kill streak until the next round for 2 reasons. One, I don't want the round to end and me to just have a total wasted helicopter because that would be useless. And 2, I don't want to die calling it in. Even if I am in a corner and in a safe spot, I have no idea if someone on the other team is playing very tactically as well and traveling around map. Or they're actually trying to kill me because they see on the leaderboards that I'm like 30-0. Once people see that you're 30-0, they're probably going to make you a prime target. So try to switch buildings once in a while. Again, I don't need to switch buildings because I can actually pick people off from up here before they even get to me. So it is risky staying in the same building, and it is very campy, but a lot of the times I actually run around and quickscope and drop nukes. I'm just using this as an example because this is the easiest map and the easiest way to drop nukes. One of the last things I'm going to mention is do not touch your select button when you are on a nuke kill streak. You can see your kill streak straight at the bottom of the screen above the progress bar for your XP. It says right now that I'm on a 28 or 29 gun streak. Yeah, 29 gun streak or kill streak right now, and I don't need to touch the select button. I definitely see my kill streak. The select button is just going to blind you, and it's another very obvious point, but I feel like it really should be mentioned just in case you just want to see your score streak. You can always just look down there. You also never want to use night vision. It's absolutely useless. It's basically only meant for trick shotting, even though people think that it's going to help you on darker maps, which it kind of does, but it's very distracting to me, especially since it's not like the normal color scheme, and sometimes people are actually more well hidden when I use that. Also, you never want to inspect your gun ever. Ever. This is the same thing why you wouldn't call kill streaks in at certain times, because while you're inspecting your gun, you could have somebody right around the corner to meet you in combat, and you're too busy freaking inspecting your gun, they just mow you down with whatever gun they have. If you have watched the video up to this point, congratulations, and I really hope these tips help you. Now, if you've paid attention to the gameplay whatsoever, it's going to get really weird, because what the frick is happening right now? I'm falling through the map. I see all the obstacles and the map layout above me, and then boom, everyone's just kind of frozen and I'm underneath the map. I try to quick scope some people or hard scope them, but nothing registers because the host actually turned off his Xbox. Anyway, that's today's video. This is EagleEye00 signing out, and I hope this video helped you guys drop Modern Warfare Remastered nukes. Until next time, this is EagleEye00 signing out. Peace.